In this week's Park Life update, there's nothing to share from the BattleLab this week, but I do want to cover a topic that's kind of very important and can relate to, say, service personnel leaving the service early through the rigors of life or through injuries sustained, say, on the battlefield. And that topic is all about being a disability confident employer. So please, no, do not leave this video because I said the word disability, because I used to be that person, watching Live Aid and Red Nose Day, and then suddenly, we're going to switch to Africa, and you'd be like, fast forwarding that shizzle. But no, please stick with me for a few more minutes, because it's very, very important. So I signed up the company to this Disability Confident pilot project in Dorset, just so I can learn more, maybe overcome my own bias, preconceptions and assumptions when it comes to disability, with the long-term aim to make our recruitment processes more inclusive and more accessible. When I speak to small business owners in Dorset, many of them are telling me that they find it hard finding the right people with the right skills and enough of them. Some of them are even starting up satellite offices in the likes of Dubai just to hire more resources out there. But I think it's very important to just making sure I don't get run over. It's very important to try and open up more opportunities for those local to us. Now, one of the stats I learned very early on is that 1 in 5 people can be classified as having a disability, and not all disabilities are visible. Diabetes is a disability, and even wheelchair users, when they come to the talks, they tell us they are the minority. They only represent 3 to 5% of that disability classification. So really what I'm trying to say is we need to think differently and hire differently. If you're wondering how I'm gliding along like one of those actors in the Chinese Kung Fu movies, I will show you later on. But bear with me, stay with us till the end of the video. Also, by being a disability confident employer, it actually shows the values that you hold as a business, and it's easier and much better to retain your staff by supporting them through conditions that may appear in life, or even to support new starters from the very, very beginning. This bit's going to be fun. Let's hope we don't come out with an injury. For those businesses and organisations that have signed up to the Armed Forces Covenant, then please do actually look at the Disability Confidence Scheme, because it could be another string to your bow in terms of the values that you share and portray. One thing I did forget to add is there is a government initiative scheme called Access to Work. So if you have employees that are facing a disability condition, then there may be money available to adapt their workspace, or even pay for things like travel to work, and maybe adaptation to a car if need be. But also for new starters, Access to Work can actually help the onboarding process and fund adaptations that you need in your workplace to accommodate them. So please check Access to Work. If you do nothing else as an employer, why not just simply add a few lines of text on your job descriptions just to say, we are trying to improve as an employer, improve our recruitment processes to be as inclusive and accessible as possible. So if there are any reasonable accommodations that we can make to improve the interview process and to join us at the workplace, then please do let us know. Then that way you're opening the door and creating room for a conversation about what needs to be done. This is the Segway, the Lumo Segway. That's how I'm doing this, gliding across the grounds. Why is it so hard to ride around on this Segway and talk at the same time to camera? I don't know. It seems very, very difficult when it should be absolutely easy without breaking your neck.